Hey, fellas, when a woman tries to tell you that she's celibate, she's using that as a manipulation tactic to try to use you and manipulate you. If a woman is not a virgin, don't fall for that BS. When she was in her prime years, just giving her box away to any man, she didn't make them wait. So why should you have to wait? And women that normally do this, especially like women in their late 30s, 40s, and 50s, they use this tactic because they know they hit a wall and they know no men that value themselves are going to take them serious. If it's a man that she really likes and she's very attractive to him, she's not going to make him wait. She's not going to scream celibacy. That celibacy going to go out the window. Stay woke.
So guys, in this video, we are going to be seeing men who say that celibacy is a manipulation tactic that women use. These men say that women will only say they are celibate when a man they are not attracted to approaches them. But for the right guy, they would fall. I don't know what you guys think about this. Comment your opinions in the comment section below. And yeah, let's get right into it.
Lady said she's on a celibacy journey, and because of it, you need to stay out of her way. She said she's speeding. You make her mad, she might pick up your house and throw it. She's like, she's going through it. Now, she's been celibate since January of this year. But I want to talk about these celibacy journeys. Some of these ladies, their celibacy don't really mean anything, okay? They might be celibate because the poom poom needs a break. That they've been getting pounded on for years. And it's time to air it out, take an antibiotic, get a yoni steaming, and give that thing a break. Rebuild the walls. They call her Jericho because all the walls have been knocked.
But I really don't understand what men want. Like, what do men really want? Because they are going to judge a woman who hooks up easily. They are going to judge a woman who sleeps around. And they are also going to judge a woman who decides to go celibate. They are the same men that judge women for having high body counts. But then when a woman decides to keep herself and, not engage with men, not catch more bodies, they are also pressed. Like, what exactly is the issue? Why are you triggered when a woman decides to be celibate? What exactly is the problem with a woman deciding to be celibate? I really don't get it. It doesn't make sense to me.
Down. Another thing that you see with women who are celibate is their propensity to date simps and men that they're not really attracted to. Because they know if they date a man that they're actually attracted to, that they will no longer be celibate. Oh, yeah. They don't have the willpower not to give it up to that tall, dark, handsome fondue. So you see them out with dudes that they would never choose over that man because they know I'm going to get a free meal or a fun date and I can go back home with my poom poom intact.
I've actually seen women dating men who are very attractive, very handsome, and they are still celibate. They are still not sleeping with these men. It's really not about finding a man who is attractive, and once you get one who is so handsome and your type, you would fall. Like, some women are actually celibate, like they are really celibate. They are not engaging regardless of how you look. And I don't know why these men find it so hard to believe. They can't believe that a woman can actually be celibate. Like, they just can't.
And lastly, these celibacy journeys are for a lot of women who want one man, but they can't have him. So they're depressed. And they said, if I can't have him, I don't want nothing. So I'm going to pat myself on the back by saying I'm on a celibacy journey. But they know if he calls her today, that he could turn that thing inside out tonight.
Bro, if she says that she is celibate, it literally just means that she's being celibate with you. At the end of their sentence, you always have to add with you or for you at the end. And you know what? I kind of equate this to an adult python, right? An adult python can go 4 to 6 weeks without food to prepare for its biggest meal. And I know that sounds crazy, but for the ones that probably are celibate, that's literally all they're doing. They're literally preparing for its biggest meal. What is its biggest meal? Probably some rich guy, probably some guy with status, or just the quote unquote right guy in their mind at least. But the point is, they're not actually celibate. They're just being celibate for you. Like, they're only celibate depending on the guy. Because like they say, all it takes is the right guy. And whoever the right guy in their mind is going to be the one that they're not going to be celibate to.
Okay, ladies, is this true? Like, I would really love to hear your opinions in the comment section below. Like, is it true that If only you get with a guy that you deem to be that attractive and you know has his life together, you would actually break your celibacy. Like, I would love to hear from the women that have actually been on this journey and that are choosing to stay celibate. Are these men right, or they are just talking for the sake of talking?
I think this is fair. You celibate, right? You celibate. You keeping that pussy hostage, right? That's cool. Well, I am abstaining from spending time with you. I'm going to abstain from spending time with you, and I'm going to spend my time with somebody that's actually fucking. Respectfully, of course.
So 45-year-old R&B singer Maya says that she's been celibate for 7 years now. And I guess my question is, why? Why in your 40s are you choosing to be celibate?
Because she wants to. Like, how are you going to ask a grown woman why she's choosing to be celibate? I mean, it's her body. She can choose to do whatever she wants with her body. And guys, these men are annoying.
Baby girl, that cat has been ran through the mud. It's really crazy to me that women will spend years dating all of the wrong men that they know are wrong, that they know aren't worth dating, only to wait until they are no longer in their prime and then be like, you know what? I'm celibate now. When it's time to start dating the good guys, then they're like, I'm celibate.
I'm sorry, but the good guys wouldn't be so pressed about a woman being celibate. They really wouldn't. Because if you are a good guy, like you claim to be, and a woman states her values to you, you're going to respect them. You're not going to gaslight her into thinking that her being celibate is an issue. You're not going to ghost her just because she refused to give it up. You're not going to begin treating her differently just because she refused to sleep with you. A good guy is not going to do any of that. If a woman tells you maybe she's celibate till marriage and you know you're a good guy, you know you're not just here to waste her time, like, why are you pressed? Why are you pressed about her being celibate till marriage when you know you're not here to just, hit and run? Trust me, if your intentions are pure and you're here to stay, that is not going to turn you off, because either way it's going to happen, because you're still with this person. You're not rushing anything, you're not going anywhere. So why the rush? I really feel like you wouldn't be pressed, because you would know that you guys are going to be doing life together. You're not going anywhere, and at the end of the day, like, it will happen. It will happen when it happens. Like,
Now, just to let y'all know, in her lifetime, Maya has dated Gucci Mane, Lil Jon, Cameron, Lil Wayne, Game, and a bunch of other rappers. It's also worth noting that this is what she looked like in her prime when she did date all of those rich celebrities. So when she was in her 20s, in peak physical condition, that's when she dated all the thugs and the gangsters, and
this woman still looks very beautiful till this day. Like, why is he coming for her looks? Why is he trying to sound like she doesn't look as good as she used to? Like, this woman is still beautiful regardless of the age. Come on.
shocker, they were not good men. But now that she's 45, she's ready to settle down now. You women kill me.
I'm just letting you know I'm not about to settle down before I know what the cat like.
But JJ, I'm staying celibate before marriage, right?
I get that. So,
okay.
Are you a virgin?
No.
So you want me to wait for it, but you didn't wait. You didn't make them other dudes wait for it.
What is that supposed to mean?
What are you celibate for?
Because of my religion. I'm Christian.
You just now turned Christian?
I did give my life to Christ. I did.
When?
Last year. I got baptized. I changed my life around, and there's just certain things I don't want to do, before marriage.
So you've been celibate the whole year?
I've been celibate for about 6 months now.
So, all right, you can go a little bit longer then, right?
Why is she even sitting there explaining herself to this man? Like, I would have walked away the moment he said, I'm not going to do anything unless I know how that cat looks like. Like, why are you even trying to convince this man to stay? Why are you even trying to convince him to understand your values? Like, girl, let that man go already. It really annoys me when these men try to gaslight women. Like, why are you so pressed that this woman is choosing to stay celibate. He goes on to say, you already have kids, so why are you choosing to be celibate? So you mean to say that just because this woman already has kids, she should continue giving it up even when she's not secure in that relationship? Like, it doesn't make sense to me. These men be feeling like because the woman already has kids, that woman is not allowed to have standards. She's not allowed to have principles. Like, I could have kids and I choose to be celibate, you know, because that is my body. That is what I want to do. Maybe I've not been fulfilled with dealing with these men and I want to pour into myself. I don't want to keep engaging with these men. Like, what is the issue? And the thing is, most of these men actually want you to give it up before you guys have even built a connection, you know? So now, if I go around sleeping with every guy I'm trying to build a connection with, how many bodies am I going to catch? You know, before I am even secure in that situationship or relationship, you already want to sleep with me.
I mean, I'm not about to settle down, and I don't know what it's like.
Yeah, but are you Christian? I thought you told me you were a Christian.
I am Christian. I'm like part-time now.
So now I feel like you playing with your religion, because that's very disrespectful to say you're a part-time Christian, which means you do what you want to do. That's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think we're on the same page when it comes to that.
I mean, you just now, you know what I'm saying? You just now going 100%. You ain't gonna go 100%.
Once we get into a relationship, take your celibacy talks very far away from me. What do you think? First of all, the question I want to ask is, what business does a celibate have inside a relationship? Because being a celibate doesn't mean you have not had sex before. It means you've been having sex, but you just made a decision that you don't want to have sex for a certain duration of time. Let's say for like a year, 2 years, and 3 years. Because if you are a virgin now, it's understandable. Maybe you tell a guy that you are a virgin. The guy can understand, might even think that you are a woman of virtue and want to even get married to you. But celibate, you've been having sex. Your previous relationship, you had sex. Then when it's now my turn, that's when you now realize that, man, I want to be celibate, so I don't want to be having sex anymore.
Did he just say when it's my turn? Like, this is crazy. So he just said, you've been having sex, but when it's my turn? Like, that just goes to show you that men see women as sex objects. Because what do you mean when it's my turn? Is she some sort of a product to use or to experiment? This comes off very disrespectful, and it just shows you that most men see women as nothing but sex objects. They always want to come on here and say, what do women bring to the table other than sex? But when the women take the sex out of the equation and, you know, try to build something meaningful, it's also a problem. So what exactly do these men want? The entitlement, guys, the entitlement. It's the entitlement for me when it's my turn. Okay.
Is that not wickedness? Because being celibate, I don't think you should have any business being in a relationship. Because first of all, the guy that is coming towards you is not celibate. He's someone that is having sex normally. So you want to now date him and give him rules and regulations that throughout the duration of the relationship, there won't be sex. Just think about it. Logically, does it make sense? It doesn't. So there is no business. I will stand on this hill. There's no business with a celibate in a relationship. Prove me wrong. Guys, what do you think? Let me know in the comment section.
If a woman tells you she is celibate or abstaining, it's a lie. It's false. A fallacy, if you will. Why? Because think about it, you sense. If Aaron Pierre, Kofi Sabro, Damson Idris, if these desirable men were in front of them, do you think they'll dare to say, I'm sorry, I'm abstaining, No. The rules don't apply to them, man. She wants to make it apply to you because she thinks you're a loser, Emmanuel.
That Emmanuel sounded very personal. You are a loser, Emmanuel. It sounded like he has always wanted to tell Emmanuel that.
Mark, Andrew, Jacob, Billy, they think you're a loser. So you gotta do the right thing and say, baby, those rules don't apply to me. They apply to them, and that's what I do. And I tell them that abstaining thing is none of my business. That's your business. Our business is different.
Real life over here trying to leave me because I want to have sex with you. You get out the car. What you mean? What do you mean? We just went on a good ass date. We just went on a good ass date. Okay. Like, why the fuck would you even? Come on, man. Like, you wasting my time. I took you like 10 days.
First of all, that's a clear footage of how most men act when they know they are not going to get anything from you. The guy that has been so sweet to you, the guy that has been very respectful in the beginning, once he finds out that you're not going to give it up, all of a sudden, he becomes very rude, he becomes very harsh, very disrespectful. Like, that just shows you that men only want women for one thing and one thing only. And if the women are not willing to give it up, they show their true colors. Because why are you throwing her out of the car? Because she's not going to give it up?
Okay, now putting her out the car is wild. But as two grown-ass adults, this is why we need communication and we need to talk. Because if you're celibate, you need to let me know that the first week.
I kind of disagree. I feel like you shouldn't be telling these men that you're celibate as soon as you begin talking to them. Because first of all, most of them see it as a challenge. They see it as a challenge, like they said, for the right guy, you would fold. They are going to try to put you in situations that are going to compromise your values, you know. They are going to try to put you in situations where you'll have to actually break your celibacy, you know. Like, I feel you shouldn't straight away tell them that you're celibate, because most of them are only going to see it as a challenge to try to make you fold. If we are being honest, I feel like you should first wait and see if they are even serious. First wait and see how the situation is progressing. Wait and see if the relationship is actually progressing, if this man is actually serious with you, if he's showing signs of being consistent and taking you serious. Only then can you now open up and tell him about your celibacy. But before that, girl, I feel like you don't need, like, you don't owe them that, you know. You don't owe them an explanation of, oh, you know, we are talking but I'm celibate. Like, you don't even know if this guy is going to keep talking to you for 2 weeks. Don't even know if he's here to stay. Like, you don't know. Most of them don't even be on anything. They are just here to waste your time. I disagree about the whole tell me if you're celibate within a week of talking. Like, I feel you don't owe them that. You really don't. But I don't know what you guys think.
Because most men don't plan on being celibate. Now, you being celibate, there's nothing wrong with that. That's the lifestyle you want to live. But you can't put that off on somebody else who don't want to live that lifestyle. If you're celibate and I'm not, and I invested my time, my money, my effort, took you on 10 dates, I'm going to feel played.
The entitlement, guys, the entitlement. These men feel like when they invest on you, take you out on dates, you must give it up. Like, you must. Otherwise, they are going to feel played. Like, it's not a must that when you take a woman out on a date, she's supposed to sleep with you. Like, oh my God, guys. It's the entitlement for me. It is really the entitlement for me.
You have 2 kids, not 1, but 2 kids. So either you let one dude get you pregnant twice, or you had 2 children by 2 different men.
Okay, does that mean that I have to keep repeating my mistakes? I had 2 kids by these men, but now I want to reform my life. Like, I don't want to keep repeating the same mistakes. I don't want to keep on, you know, having kids by other men that are not even sure about me. Like, it's not that just because a woman already has kids, she should continue being reckless. You know, she should continue sleeping around because, I mean, you already had kids, so you might as well.
And now I have to wait, and we're in a relationship? Like, what am I waiting on? You didn't make them other dudes wait, and they probably have done less for you and got more of you. At the end of the day, there's nothing wrong with being celibate, but you need to let people know that that's the kind of lifestyle you live in. You can't just spring that on. And, oh, yeah, I know we've been kicking it for 3 months and you took me out on 10 days, but, oh, yeah, I'm celibate too. Baby, you got 2 kids. You should be selling it.
I'm so tired of these men coming for the women who have kids. Like, it's like these women really can't have some standards. Like, they are not expected to have any standards, any principles, because they already have kids.
Having a conversation with one of my friends today about this energy, and she was talking about, like, she's at a point now where she feels like that she has to be abstinent or celibate. And I just truly feel To be abstinent and to be celibate are two of the stupidest things you could be in life. That's just me personally. All right. That's just me. That's just me. I'm sorry. But if I understand these terms correctly, and let me just look it up just so I won't be out here looking stupid. Man, let me ask Google real quick. Abstinent is to refrain from an activity or the consumption of something, especially alcohol. The choice not to have sex, avoiding all sexual contact, including vaginal, oral, anal, or masturbation. That is crazy.
Babe, I have a serious question.
What?
I know this is probably going to sound a little weird, but I really want you to hear me out, okay?
Weird?
Yes.
All right, bro. What?
I feel like I want to be celibate. Because I just feel like that's going to help us have a better connection with each other.
How the hell, first off, how the hell does celibate make you have a better connection with somebody if you're disconnecting?
No, it's not.
That's exact. So who doing the better
Because
than me?
we're
So what's his name? To get straight to the point.
Are you serious? No, it's not about nobody else. It's just the fact that I want us to grow.
That's you cheating. That's what you doing. You cheating.
Notice how he accuses her of cheating. Guys, these men with gaslighting. And oh my god, let me not talk on their relationship because I don't know them that much. It's just a simple clip, so I'll just let it run. But yeah,
It's apparently somebody in the picture that you want to grind on them more than you want to grind on me. That's exactly what you're saying.
No, it's not. No, it's not. I just want us to grow our relationship.
Been there, done that. How we gonna grow our relationships separately? Like you clearly got you gonna bounce on him or bounce on me?
Are you serious?
You literally, because what you saying, oh, I want to be celibate so we can love each other more.
That's not what I'm saying.
Okay, what you
I'm saying that I feel like us not having a connection with that because we do it too much. I feel like I want us to disconnect from that and have another relationship, as in going on like more dates and this other stuff. I'm not talking about nobody else. Like,
so we don't go on dates?
we do, but we don't go on them as often as we do.
Oh, so we got a match.
Yes.
So what? We went on 100 dates. Well, we gotta do that. So we just have to match.
Yes.
Girl. Oh, leave me alone.
Dear Leon and Zach, over the past 2 years, my girlfriend and I have shared a deep and meaningful connection. But recently, my girl says she wants to be celibate until she is married. Now, respectfully, I didn't sign up for that. I respect her choice, but this has really changed our relationship. And when I say she shut everything down, she shut it down. No foreplay, nothing. She still kissed me, but that's about it. I want to marry her, and I always pictured myself in a better financial position before I popped the question. Right now, I'm transitioning between jobs, and it's just not the time. So what should I do? Should I leave? Should I cheat? Or take a break until I can give her the marriage she wants? What should I do? I don't have no good advice for this. It's gonna be
me neither. Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
please.
And nothing positive I have to tell her.
this guy said, I have nothing positive to say about that. Men really act like they can't live without sex. Like they really act like that's one thing they need so bad. And if you take it away from them, like, oh my god, everything has ended. And yet on the other hand, they also try to downplay it. They try to downplay it by saying that's the only thing women bring to the table. But clearly it's a lot. Like, it's a lot. If you're all crashing out like this over it, it is a lot.
Hey y'all, so today I want to talk about celibacy. I don't know if I said that right, but if I didn't, then hunger. But I realized when you choose to be celibate, God really shows you who just want to have sex with you and who really want to be with you. Like I was texting this dude and stuff, and I'm expecting for him to be like, you know, because every time a dude want to link up with you, they don't never like, it just depends on who you talk to for real. But the ones that I run into be broke and don't ever want to take you on a date or nothing. They just be want to chill and lay up and do this. I don't want to do that. So he like, you trying to chill today and stuff like that, you know? I'm like, what is we gonna do? Like, because I really want to go on a date, but it ain't like you finna just open your mouth and say that, you know? At this point, I'm already getting turned off because, ew, why'd you not ask me, do we want to go on a date? So I'm like, what we gonna do? Like, what is we gonna do? Watch TV? He was like, I mean, we could chill, lay up. I was like, well, I'm celibate, so I don't want to have sex or nothing. And he was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then stop texting back. Like, but I'm happy. Like, with me being celibate is really showing me who wants to just have sex with me and who doesn't. Like, and I like it. I've been celibate for like a month now. I'm doing good, you know. Haven't been watching, you know, stuff on the internet. Haven't been masturbating, doing none of that. Like, I've been really cool, like controlling myself. Plus, with you being celibate and not having sex, it helps clear up your skin. It does a lot. It gives you more energy when you don't release and that type of energy from your body. Like, it's just so good. Like,
and it helps you think clearly. Like, I don't know if it's only me, but for the times I've actually gone on that journey, I've been able to think clearly. For some reason, you feel like you've opened up this new level of intuition. You're able to catch on things. You're not worried about catching diseases because you're not engaging with anyone. So you know you're clean. You don't have any STD scare. You don't have any pregnancy scare. Like, your mind is just at peace.
some men make it seem like it's a threat when you tell them you're celibate and you don't want to have sex, or you're not having sex right now. Like, they get offended. Like, they be feeling some type of way. Like, that just give off like pervert, I don't know, just give off weird vibes. Like, how are you uncomfortable and mad and feeling some type of way because I don't want to have sex with you, or because I'm choosing to stay celibate? That's weird. Another thing I noticed, like, since I chose to be celibate and like made that promise with the Lord and stuff like that, it's either God throwing me signs or it's the devil. But all I know is I be having so many dudes trying to, like, you know how dudes be trying to come see you, link up with you, come over, do this and do that, and try to smooth their way in. Like, no, I'm not going for it. It's the best feeling to be able to have control over my body and to not let nobody mess up and control my spirit. So I advise you to go celibate.
This might be one of the realest posts I've ever seen in my life. Anytime a woman tells you that she's celibate or that she's been celibate for 6 months or 3 months, that right there is a major red flag.
How is it a red flag? Oh my God, these guys don't be making any sense. How is a woman not sleeping around a red flag? Like, if anything, you are the red flag for manipulating a woman into thinking that she is a red flag for not wanting to sleep around, for not wanting to sleep with you. Like, how is it a red flag, guys? Let me know, because I, for one, have failed to understand how it is manipulation, how it is a red flag for a woman to choose to be celibate. Like, it just doesn't make sense to me.
Because 9 times out of 10, that is a lie. And on the off chance that it's not a lie and she's telling you the truth, you gotta really sit there and ask yourself, why the hell did she decide to go celibate? Like, in
maybe because her experiences with the men she has dealt with have not been good, or maybe because she just doesn't want to engage. Like, I don't know if men have actually thought about this. Not every woman is that interested in sex. Like, that is just the truth. Like, most women are not that, you know, into sex like men. They can actually be fine without it. So it's really not like a need. It's not like they must do it to feel satisfaction. It's not like they can't go without it. Like, most women can actually go without sex for months, for years, and they are totally fine. Like, sex to most women is more of a want, not a need. Unlike men, because like they say, oh, we need it, we are men, we need it, we can't go without it. Like, that's not the same for women. Some women are actually fine with not having it, and unless they feel secure in a relationship, unless they are married. Yes, I know people hate this, but there are women that actually choose to be celibate till marriage, and that's okay. Like, I really don't see why people try to gaslight these women into thinking that what they are doing is so wrong and it's a red flag. It shows that you've slept around with so many men and now you're worn out. That is not what it is. Most of the times, these women have not even slept around and are not worn out like you're trying to label them. They just don't want to engage. And that is okay. Like, it is okay. Move on, move along. Like, if you feel you can't handle that, go engage with a woman that is open to, you know, having relations. Like, why are you crashing out of a woman's body? Like, why? This stuff is crazy.
2025, where almost everybody is going, males and females. If somebody is stepping back from the game, you have to realize it's because they're tired. In other words, they're ran through. Now, I'm not saying she caught 100 bodies, but at the very least, she's probably emotionally cooked. And even though there is a rare chance where she was celibate for genuine self-improvement and becoming better as a person, 9 times out of 10, when you hear celibate, it's a red flag.
I just want to know why men don't be believing that women be celibate. Because, like, I'm not celibate right now. I'm probably about a week, maybe 2 weeks celibate. But from 2020 to 2024 and a half, I was celibate 4.5 years. So freaking proud of myself. I feel like I can finally think more clear. Honestly, I shouldn't even have gave into that itch. So if you are thinking about being celibate, or you are celibate, girl, just hold on. Man, just hold on. If a man is even celibate for that long, I doubt it. But yeah, listen, until you find somebody who's worthy, don't even.
Once you've made the decision to be abstinent to marriage, you have to be careful because people think you a game now. You got men that when you tell them that, they don't respect it, but they take it as a challenge. When they hear that, they say, oh, for me, it'll be different. That's why when you pick a partner, you pick someone who is in alignment with you, who is equally yoked, who has the same religion as you. Because they'll respect your decisions differently. They'll see it differently. You have a lot of entitled people who feel like, why do I have to wait? Nobody else waited before me. You have a lot of people who will try to put you in situations to make sure that you fold, to make sure that they have the upper hand on you and your decision.
The truth remains that we will never let go of purity culture as long as you think that taking the personal decision to stop engaging in sexual relations makes you better than someone who is still sexually active. What you decide to do with your body is your personal experience, is your personal decision to take. It is your choice. It doesn't put you on a pedestal. It doesn't make you better than anyone else. It doesn't give you all of a sudden the rightest moral compass in the entire fucking world.
I don't think women that are celibate think that they are better than everyone else. Like, I really don't. I just feel like it is the people that are actually triggered by these women, and they try to make it seem like these women feel like they are better than everyone else. I honestly don't feel like people who are celibate feel like they are better, but I feel like that is just a perception that other people have of them, if that makes sense.
And so many of us will never truly experience what real freedom is because we have refused to let go of the ideology that has been put in our heads. And I honestly blame religion for that. That sex and the engagement in it is bad unless it is done under the institution of marriage. Sex, just like many other things, is something that your body craves. And that crave is a hunger that you can choose how, when, and with what to feed it with. And the exploration of these needs, sex, like many activities that your body engages in, is another way for you to know yourself. I know we are raised in a society that demonizes sex down to the point of your creation, making you think that you are a sin because you were made through a sinful act. I want you to gather all those thoughts, unpack them, and when you're done, throw it in the dustbin because it is not the truth. Your body is not a sin. The things that it wants is not a sin. How you treat your body and how you feed it or not feed it, what exactly it is asking you for, is more tied to personal care than it is tied to religion. This is about you. Center yourself in your life, please. And then
Sometimes it's not about religion. Like, some people just want to be celibate for themselves, you know? They just don't want to engage in the activities anymore, you know? They just want to preserve themselves, their energy for them. Not everything is about being brainwashed by religion. Some things are personal. Some choices are personal. And I feel like we should respect that, you know? Just like you don't want the celibate people to feel like they are better than everyone else, don't also judge them for making their decisions, for taking that path. Like, to each their own. Like, I feel there must be respect on both sides. Like, if you feel like you want to be sexually liberated, then do that. But then let the people who choose to be celibate be comfortable in their decision as well. Like,
when you realize it is more about you, you will stop trying to project all of that to other people. But long story short, you are not better than anyone simply because you are celibate. I really want that to get into your brain.
This is a hard pill to swallow, but the reality is the person you are with 100% has to support your abstinence journey. They should want it for themselves too. You are not a big enough reason for somebody to be abstinent. They have to have that desire in them as well to want to honor and abstain. They have to care. They have to value it too. You might be able to influence them in a positive way, but I'm telling you right now, if there's not a part of them that wants it for themselves, you are not ever going to be a big enough reason for someone to abstain. And if you find yourself in a relationship or a situationship with somebody where you are always having to defend your abstinence and they are not supporting of it, or you're making excuses for it, or you're just falling into temptation with them consistently again and again, you need to leave. I'm sure you have feelings invested. I'm sure you love them. I'm sure you care about them and whatever else. But the reality is you have to be a good steward over your heart. Do not allow your feelings for somebody to cloud your judgment. You have discernment. You know it's wrong. And don't make excuses for this person just because you care about them. At the end of the day, the reason we settle in relationships and with people is because we don't ultimately believe that God has better for us. But I can 100% tell you there are men and women who value abstinence, and you do not have to settle in that department. If somebody is causing you to continuously fall into temptation, you need to leave. Don't make excuses for them. Don't over-explain yourself. Just go, because I'm sure you've already had a conversation with them many, many times as to why this is important to you.
If y'all don't listen to nothing else that I tell y'all on this app, don't give the pum-pum up to these men. If you really have to, if you're thinking about it, let that nigga wait months until the mask start peeling the fuck off.
Every single time a man tries to make me feel bad for waiting till marriage and making it seem like it's a deal breaker, all I could think to myself is, oh, a woman with sexual discipline is a deal breaker? Oh, okay. Oh, a woman who's practicing purity and you'll never have to worry about her cheating on you because she has that sexual discipline, that's a deal breaker? Oh, okay. Oh, a woman who loves God so much that she's willing to follow his word, that's a deal breaker? Oh, okay. Oh, a woman who fears God so much. Shut up, like you're dumb.
Now, I don't recommend going around telling people you're celibate, okay, because that's going to take the whole thing into a whole nother direction. You don't want that. Don't tell people you're celibate. Don't even tell. In fact, you can't wait, okay? The anticipation is what you need. Don't ever, if you're a virgin, don't tell them either, unless you're trying to sell it for $1 million. Don't tell nobody.
I love Shura, guys. I love Shura. Like, she's just a vibe. She's a vibe. How can you not love this woman, really?
I didn't tell the first dude I was with that I was a virgin. If I had known what I did now, I would have saved it and, Anyway. But still didn't tell him.
How does me being celibate trigger so many men in the comment section of my video talking about how I've been celibate for 7 years? Y'all are calling me names. You're calling me dried up. The women are lovely except for one who got super pick me, acting like she can't live without a man. But a lot of women are like that. But anyway, to come into my comment section talking about I wasted so many good years. You're so triggered by the fact that I don't want you. Y'all lost your marbles in my comment section because there's a woman that outwardly said I avoided men and their contact with me for this amount of years. Ooh, that hurt, didn't it? It hurt. It's called discipline. It's called self-preservation. It's called ensuring that I heal from something so that I don't repeat my behavior. And honey, I just got comfortable. I found so much peace in celibacy. During my celibacy, I built a brand. I became successful. My children healed. My body healed. My life healed. Wasting my good years, honey. Darling, I'm about to have the most beautiful times of my life coming up. My past, my 7 years that I healed from this was something I needed to do for myself. But this is something you really can't understand because most people lack discipline and most men hate hearing you are not wanted or you are not useful to me. I needed none of you for that amount of time. So have a good day. Bye.
This is just wild. You mean to tell me it is men out here getting angry because women are choosing to be celibate? No, like real talk. I literally have men getting angry at me when I say that I am on a celibacy journey. Like, I'm sorry, it's my body. I don't even know you. You're just interested in me and you're angry at me because I'm choosing to hold on to my power. I literally had somebody say to me, oh, so you probably made all them mistakes and now you found God, you found Jesus and you holier than thou now. Oh, so you saved now. You want to be saved now. Saved? No, sir, I'm trying to save you. Because this right here is a holy experience and I've created stalkers before. I'm not trying to go down that road. So I'm going to vet you properly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're not going to make me feel ashamed about that.
Girl, yeah, so you're not crazy. You just laid with a demon and now you're exhibiting their personality. Let me tell you guys my story because this is actually crazy. I've been celibate for the last couple of years, okay? Before having my kid and everything, because just men, okay? Men. I'm going back there. Men, trash. I said it, okay? And I was like, there's nothing on this green earth that will make me ever deal with a man again. They are the spawn of Satan. Well, let me tell you something. If your reason for choosing to be celibate is on a man level, mankind, human level, and there is not a greater reason, meaning God, the devil will always find a way to get you. Always. Your reason must be greater than man. It must be because of God. Let me tell you my story. So, minding my business one day, and I met this guy a couple of months ago, vibed instantly. Goodness gracious, he was fine. I'm talking about, let me not even use my mouth to tell. Yo, this man was so fine. My gosh, I could, in my heels, I'm still doing this. He was big. Oh, let me not even go back there because that's how the thing comes back. I broke my celibacy journey. I broke my streak, okay, for this person. Now, here comes the crazy part, y'all. The night that I broke it, I started seeing things in my dreams that I be dreaming. So I be seeing demons anyway. So I'm used to the ones I know. The ones I saw, I can't begin to tell y'all what it was, okay? I started seeing zombies. I started seeing stuff. But in my mind, I was like, okay, we had just watched some episodes of The Last of Us. So it's my subconscious mind saying, okay, there are zombies, whatever. I let it go. Next couple of nights, it gets worse. I start seeing in my bedroom, there is a dark figure. There is a shadow behind me. I can feel the presence, but I cannot move because it's like sleep paralysis. I can't turn. My body is stuck. And then I feel it it lays on the bed with me, behind me. I felt it touch me. Oh, y'all. If you ever think the spirit realm is not real, please think again.
So guys, this stuff is actually real. I know some people are only afraid of contracting STDs, but exchange of energies through sex is real. The spiritual realm is real. Someone can actually exchange their negative energy with you. Someone can steal your destiny through all these activities. Like, it is more than just the physical. It is more than just the STDs. Like, this stuff is real, and I know most people shy away from these things, but I, for one, I actually believe these things are real and I don't take them lightly. Before you engage with someone, know that it is more than just the STDs. You guys are exchanging energies.
Please think again. This thing was behind me, touching me, and I was so stuck. Like, I couldn't move. I was in fetal position. I couldn't even say, I'm trying to, blood of Jesus, blood of Jesus. I couldn't say anything. I immediately, like I said it in a whisper, blood of Jesus. I woke up, right? I got up out the bed. I couldn't sleep again. I'm starting to pray. Now it gets worse because now it's manifesting in the spirit realm, in the physical. I wake up. The next couple of days, y'all, I'm filled with anger that I can't explain. I'm filled with a deep anger towards the world, towards myself, towards my son. I'm having dark thoughts towards myself, towards my son. And when I say dark, moms, y'all know the darkest of the possible thoughts, the darkest thoughts you can have. I'm having them. I'm calling my friends. I'm calling my family. What's going on with me? I am breaking down. I'm crying. At a point, I'm laying in fetal position. Jesus, what's going on? What's happening? This is not me. This is not me. I cannot work. I cannot eat. I can't do nothing. And the Spirit of God tells me there are consequences to actions. Everything you do is spiritual. Wake up. Wake up. And it hit me. It dawned on me. And this is what I want to share with y'all. Oh, and that was it. Never again. I don't even need to let you know I'm cutting you off, blocked. You're never going to see me again. It's time for me to take a nice 3-day dry fast cleanse, okay? But this is what I really want to tell y'all, because a lot of women right now, we're doing this whole decenter men. We're doing this whole thing where it's like, men are trash. We don't want a celibacy journey. Let your journey of celibacy, the reason behind it, be greater than man. Let it be because of God. Let it be because you want to follow the word of God. Let it be because you want to walk in righteousness. Do not let it be because men are trash, men are this, dating sucks, because the devil will send you. He will send you the perfect, the one that's going to make you rethink why you chose to go celibate. And that will open a very dark door in your life, y'all. Very dark door. So back to my journey I go.
Men don't really care about body counts. You know how I know? Because tell them you're celibate. Tell them you're not giving it up. Or literally just be a modest woman. You could be a girl who hasn't given it up and don't want to give it up. Girl, they wouldn't even be able to hold themselves. They'll be mad that you celibate. They'll be mad that you're not giving it up. They'll be mad that you modest. Most of those men ain't even got self-control themselves. And they gonna come up with every reason on why you should not be celibate. Why are you celibate? That don't make sense. Did you give it to other people? Why are you not giving it to me? Well, I want to keep my body count low. What's the problem? You seem to care about body count so much, right? It's not funny though. Like, they'll literally make you feel bad for having any kind of count. But then when you try to not get a count, especially from them, they get mad. So in reality, what those men really want is just you to have only been with them. How realistic is that? You just meeting people and they just virgins. They just virgins right off the bat. And if they was virgins, why would they want to be with you? Because like I said, most of those men, they be saying, I don't want no girl with no high body count. Don't even be telling the truth about their body count. Ugh, oh my God. Anyway.
As a girl in your 20s, you got a good 20, 30 good men in the dating pool, right? Dating as a Christian girl in your 20s, you've got a good 5 men in the dating pool. Dating as a Christian girl who's celibate in your 20s, it really is just you and God. You're just gonna die.
It's to wonder how like women would be celibate for like, 2, 5, 10 years or whatever. But now that I'm single, I ain't gotta wonder no more, because if you let a man talk uninterrupted for 15 minutes, he gonna talk you out of it. You done talked yourself into sleeping with him, and he done talked you smooth out of it. They can't even pretend not to be misogynistic or sexist or fatphobic or anything long enough for you to even go through with the thoughts that you had. A lot of women, I have come to learn, are celibate solely because men just don't know how to shut up. That's really all it is. Like, y'all make it so easy not to give you none.
See some of you women that comes online to tell us that you are celibating. Can I tell you something? That men see you as a red flag already. You think that whatever you are saying is going to make men, or some men, or it's going to make the good men to see like, you are not sleeping with any man. Thank you for telling us. Let me come and marry you quickly, so that I know that I have a pure woman, a woman of virtue. No, a lot of men see those things you say as red flag. Let me tell you something. As a woman who have listened to men talk, whenever you tell a man that you are celibating, the man sees you as a red flag. Men tell themselves that whenever a woman is celibating, it means that she has had so many sex. Say she don't knock, that she has had so much sex that she has to tell herself to calm down. That is when a lot of women go celibate. They also tell themselves that when a woman goes celibate, it's simply she trying to calm down, trying to find a foolish guy that will now marry her. So a lot of men already think you are a red flag. They think you are a whore. Whenever you come out in public sharing it to everybody that you are celibating, they think you are knocking too much. Alright, so you are not winning with these people. You are never going to gain their respect. I hate to break it to you. You are never going to get it. I know a lot of you are hiding under these boxes you have created for yourselves just because you want men respect. Trust me, you are never going to get it. In any way you bring it, it is not there. They are not socialized to respect you, not in any way. They are socialized to use your feelings, to use your beauty, to use everything about you to build their self-concept. They don't take you personal. They do not take anything personal, not even children. It is you as a woman that is taking more things personal than a man. So if you can listen to me and listen to me carefully, do not Do not go about sharing how you are celibating to men, thinking that they will ghost you for that. In fact, if they are serious, they will ghost you for that. They will think that you are knocking too much behind the scene. So if you actually want to make a man see you for who you are, please be fucking raw. Be raw. They love that shit. They might tell you they don't, but they do.
So guys, we've come to the end of the video, but I would love to hear what you guys have to say about this topic in the comment section below. And yeah, don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the notification bell so you get notified each and every time I drop a video. Till next time, I remain Lisa. Peace and love. I love you. Bye.